But here we go. We are seconds away from entering the United States of America. Seconds away. Hey guys, and welcome back to FSX FS Passengers. So first of all, apologies for the fact that the last 2 weeks have had no audio to it. I've fixed that issue now. You should finally hear the airplane and everything going on. So yeah, hang on, let's do this correctly. So let's quickly go to add-ons. Let's go for GSX and open a menu, Control Shift F12, and let's record boarding. Whoops, I'm not sure what I've just done there. I was just hoping to open doors, but I may have just lagged everything out. We'll see. Fingers crossed. There we go. So, what did I actually open in the end? 2 and 3. There we go. So yeah, passengers on board, and we'll get everything set up and ready to go, because again, I do love GSX and just all the little fun things this add-on gives you. Yeah, load on all the cargo, do what you need to do, and we'll set up the aircraft ready to go. So, as promised, we are flying to the US today. We're so close to the end. It's FS Passengers. Let me actually make sure the active company is correct. We'll see. Start flight. No, it's not. Okay, so give me a second. Alright, so I'll start flight now. Nine passengers. Screen go black for some reason, not too sure why. Okay, so again, fill the aircraft up. We'll then lower the amount of fuel on board. Set destination, which is Kilo Papa, Quebec, India, which is in the United States. As you can see, we're finally reaching the US. It's taken me so long, but I made it. Flight time about an hour, so it's 1 hour. Set destination.
Destination set.
And we will just load immediately as
Engine
just
instruments,
the
check
rest.
flight
So
control,
190,
check handset, APU,
195,
check thrust lever, check flaps, up,
205,
avionics,
nope,
check handset,
sorry.
gear lever, check down.
90, 95, 105. I'm not sure why, I just doubled everything there. Start flight.
Hello.
And let's get everything ready to go. And this has crashed again. Whatever. I really need to work on GSX. So just close all the exits. And let's just get ourselves ready to go. Tune to VATSIM as well. We are Delta Alpha 693. DO228. And flight plan today is, that's our departure. Then it's direct to this place. I will then do departure time. So Zulu, it's now 1906, so say 1910 departure, and routes it'll be about 49 minutes. Whoops, no, 49 minutes, not hours. 049. I can't type today. Fuel available, 3 hours, it's fine. 200 knot cruise. 6,500 feet today. And file flight plan. So send the aircraft on and get sure everything is set up ready to go. So no, it needs to go down to logo, and that goes up to landing. Set that to day. Seatbelts and smoking on. Cockpit lights on. Cabin lights full. De-ice on, as it is still snowing in Canada. Slower that so the engine starts up. And at this time, yeah, to make sure everything is switched on as well. So power on, enter. That's all fine. That's all set. And yeah, this aircraft is now ready to go. Set the autopilot to 6,500. There we go. Almost there. Perfect. And finally, I believe at this point it's just time to start up the aircraft, get ready to go. Seatbelt signs on, everything's set. Let's turn on engine 2. So ground, enrich, start. Yes, fuel pump needs to be offset the engine can sort itself out. That's fine. So yeah, we'll let the torque stabilise. There we go. Same for engine 1, so start and rich. Close that. And then fuel pumps come on in just a moment. And make sure as well I can raise to 4 as well once both engines have stabilised. There we go. Mixture can come up. And fuel pumps can now come on as well. Perfect. So at this point, tune to 122.8 Unicom, where we'll be ready to depart. Oops, not that. Sorry, 122.8. Don't expect any traffic in the area. No, there's not. Which means, like I said, don't need to call tower for that then. Just load the flaps. And let's just taxi to the runway. Close that as well. So pump brake off. Full throttle. And let's go. Runway wise, it will be fine takeoff in this direction. Make sure everything's ready to go, which it should be. And yeah, let's get ourselves ready for departure. Landing lights have been set already, which is fine. Just turn the plane around. And at this point, so full throttle, and stand down to the co-pilot's call-outs. Just zoom in by 1, what's the matter? V1. Rotate. V2. Positive climb, gear up. Use flaps as well. All looks good. If we now switch over to autopilot. So, comes on. There's altitude select. Navigation, I need to check to GPS. That's just turbulence. Passengers always react to that. Navigation set. Altitude select set. And climb speed. 1,500, no worries. Oops, 1.5, not 1.6. A bit too steep for this aircraft. So yeah, at this point, the aircraft's now in full control. And I can now leave it to fly on its own. Flying through the now opening up valleys of the Canadian wilderness. But like I said, I mean, we're not going. This won't be the last flight in Canada. First flight next year, we'll probably be going to Quebec. But for today, we're going to reach the USA for the first time in this series, bringing to basically the end of what's been quite a fun journey transatlantic across the globe. You know, this old Drawyah DO228. Flap failure, landing gear failure. What else do I have for the journey across? Yeah, landing flaps I loaded a bit too fast, fair enough, my fault. And I had a landing gear issue where the gear wouldn't raise. That's quite fun. Again, blames the Airbus spies. But yeah, it's been a good couple of weeks. And once we get to cruising altitude, so passing 3,000 up to 6,500. Should be quite a nice, calm evening again. A lot of turbulence, especially because it is now winter in Canada, 27th. I'm probably to 26th, the day before, just get this one over with. But nah, it's been pretty good. It's been a pretty good couple of days. Really beautiful scenery up ahead of us. Genuine beautiful scenery. And that cloud work from Active Sky is fantastic, not gonna lie. The ground scenery from FreeMHX. Really nice stuff here on this flight. And good visuals into the US as well, because I'm now out of just flat glacier, nothing really to look at. Part of Canada. We're coming towards the mainland where people actually live, so quite a bit of sightseeing I guess we can do as well during our flight. Yeah, it should be quite cool, quite calm, quite relaxing. Yeah, Turbin's going to rock this flight for the basically majority of it. That's fair enough. Keeping a strong eye on this flight, as whilst the clouds are beautiful, we are flying right through the middle of it, meaning we do need to make sure we don't do anything wrong. Need to do anything wrong, you know what I mean, like, don't fly through too many storms. Otherwise, yeah, I don't see any real issue. That's why we will suffer today. Keeping a close eye on the speed as well. I mean, flying at 200 knots now, just very slightly over. Of course, turbulence is going to be quite heavy, especially when we enter that cloud just ahead of us. expecting a very bumpy flight today, but at least I got enough to look down with. Well, actually, our cloud shadows doing anything with this above ground scenery. I mean, I know the water last week it looks absolutely fantastic. Ground cloud shadows doing anything above land? I don't think so. Whatever, I'm not going to complain too much about it. A bit of a shame it's not going to work on the land, but probably partially down to the mesh. Just changing it slightly. Major turbulence now at this point. Not turbulence, but visibility is low. Nice and windy. Passengers adrenaline will be high for the majority of the flights. I like it. Yeah, like I said. So a few weeks ago, back in December, I was talking about something that could potentially happen on a Thursday. We might try and replan for the January next year. Again, I'll be talking to the people I need to be in contact with about that. So you can get something done in January, it should be quite fun. Otherwise, yeah, quick break in the cloud, grabs me a bit flatter over here. If I flew down to the right of it, I get that. But yeah, as long as we can fly nice and bumpily along our way, we'll be fine. We'll be in one piece by the end of it. yes, turbulence has slightly died down a little bit. I'm expecting it to pick up again. In fact, probably should get a weather report for our destination. Do that now quickly. Destination weather station. Variable 6 knots. Yeah, it's not too bad today, the weather in the US, and it has stopped snowing. As in Canada, so precipitation, non-reports. Okay, it has stopped snowing basically everywhere at this point. Yeah, landing's a bit clearer. No traffic. Go to map, don't expect to see anyone anywhere in the world. So we just jump to the aircraft, there we go. And well, time available still 32 minutes 48, 43 minutes planned arrivals. Yeah, timing wise should be alright. Either way, I'm excited to be in the US. I did promise a few weeks ago that I'd be there before New Year, and whilst we're not going to exactly a major airport, and next week we'll be flying back into Canada, at least we made it to the US before the New Year. Like I said I would, so hey, at least I can keep promises. Warning, because yeah, it's not going to affect flight anyway. Going 1 knot faster than the airplane should do. It's not going to do anything. I'm happy to fly at full speed at this point. As long as it doesn't destroy us or anything, this aircraft, we're fine. Yeah, as long as aircraft's nice and warm, has its de-icers on, fuel pumps flowing, so we're not going to run out of fuel. Engines won't starve. At this point, there's not much for me really to do, and just sit back again and just enjoy the flights. This time as the captain. And when it comes to landing, fair enough, I need to be a bit more involved in that. The flyby view. When it comes to landing, I'll have to be more involved in that. But landing does not come for a lot longer. In about 29 minutes at this point. So yeah, it should be fine. Widescreen aspect things completely botched the camera. And those views look actually any good. Perfect, that will do, mate. Yep, now in main wilderness, the ground's a bit flatter, not so many fun little valleys to look into. Once I'm into Quebec next week, that should be quite cool. Go to passenger view, because passenger view never fails us. Tuck in a bit, up we go, zoom in, back out a bit more actually, because we're probably a little bit too far. Yes we are. Just tuck it up again, up a bit, to sides, back, and just down that one bit. There we go. That's it, passenger view never fails us. I do like to look out the window, just like you guys always like as well. I do like this aircraft. Shame one day when I have to replace it with something else. yeah, I do apologise for the silence, but at this point there really isn't much to talk about. I mean, fair enough, we first right over there. I'm just remembering, because I have got the black marble add-on, the roads in the correct locations as well. But really, there's not much else for me to do. I just sit back and do a flight, landing in 11 minutes. 21 minutes even, sorry. Entering the US in... well, where's the US border, first of all? About here. The US border is going right on the corner between the... is that a disputed border? Seriously? I mean, that's what it looks like. This doesn't mean something else, where one border carries on going east, the other one just heads straight south. Either way, we head into the corner of that in about, I don't know how many minutes. Show over here, insert waypoint after top of climb. Sure, do that then. Border, we'll name it. That's fine. Oh, nope. In that case, what's the nearest one to that border? CYSL. Oh, I, sorry. Nope. oh, sorry, CYS. Whatever, I'm not going to type it. CYSL, yeah, St. Leonard. Oh well, insert waypoint here. Can't do it. Let's just do that, see what happens, and yeah, let's just not do that, shall we? Wow, that went miles away, all the way into Russia. Russia, was that Hungary even, just there, but either way, yeah, let's not do that unless I completely botched the entire thing. Remove waypoint, there we go. And back over to our flights. So soon we'll be at the border, just there's no way for me to do it. Seriously, CY. Okay, see if we've got any nav points in the area, nav aids. Yeah, CY, okay, YSL. Can't spell. Still can't spell. St. Leonard's, there we go. Whoops. For crying out loud. There we go. That'll do. And we'll see if the simulator accepts that as a waypoint. As if it does, then it means a bit of flight path, whatever. I don't know. When we pass the border, we'll pass the border. We'll pass a good time. Just remove waypoints and carry on our current path. So ETA for the airport is in 18 minutes. Yeah, shouldn't take us too long now. But yeah, we are genuinely flying into the US. After how many weeks have I now actually been doing this transatlantic flight for? Let me actually look into that. I want to know what day did I start my first flight. So that was leaving the Shetland Islands for the Orkney Islands, I believe it was, or the other way around. I have to check. Let's see, how long have I been flying transatlantic for? So wow, Iqaluit was a month ago now. Iceland's 2 months ago. Yikes. Port Manchester, the Flaps one, Flight Sim Show, 2 months ago. Wow. Flying the first leg. Week before that was decision time. Right, so decision time was on the 4th of October. Which means the first leg would have been the 11th of October. Yes, October 11th, 2017. It's now the 27th of December. So all of November, all of December, and half of October. 2.5 months it's taken me to fly transatlantic in a DO228, stopping at every island along the way. But it's been a fun trip. It has been a fun trip, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this one too, because it genuinely has been interesting to fly this far. So yeah, I'm glad to have finally done it. I hope to see us go even further into the US, and who knows, maybe fly back to the UK one day. Do a hot transatlantic flight to one go in this thing. That'd be a disaster. Get a lot of money for it, expensive tickets, raise the prices just for the flights. But hey, what can I say, really? Yeah, visibility has actually started to close down as well. I do hope it doesn't cause us any more issues. Well, it's not causing us any issues so far, but I hope it doesn't cause us any during the flight. Yeah, it's that one road in the middle of Canada, which leads to nowhere. I love flying in the wilderness. There's nothing to look at, nothing to do. Actually, just thinking, in reality, if I do fly across the Canadian-US border, it should be quite obvious, because in the real world, there's like just a line of nothingness, like all the trees cut down, just a pure white line of snow. Just do a Google search for US-Canada border. It's quite an interesting site, actually. Or maybe one thing I'd like to see one day in the real world from above. But yeah, genuinely, if that's what it's like in the real world, it'll be quite interesting to see what the Flight Simulator has in store. Yeah, just do a Google search for US-Canada border trees, and it just shows you a massive slash right where the US-Canada border is. It's a really interesting thing to look at. But yeah, at this point it's now not sunset, still got a few hours of sunlight left for today. As we fly a little DO228 Drawyah Airlines into, I don't even remember the airport's name. See if it can give us a name. Nope, sorry, airports. There you go, North Main. North Main, something, 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 something. And then after that, next week we head into Canada once again. Hopefully into Quebec. There it is. Is that it? QB, yes. Charlie Yankee, Quebec Bravo to Jean Lesage International, which is quite a large airport within this part of the world. So flying across, and I think I'll head south again to where we have a few larger airports. We'll see. But yeah, there's plenty of airports in the area. Okay. Kilo Foxtrot. I thought that was like I don't know. It's like San Francisco. What's that doing here? But no, it's Kilo Foxtrot Sierra, not Sierra Foxtrot. KSFO's San Francisco. Right, Franklin Coast States. That's still quite far away actually for me. So we'll head south. We'll see what there is. If not, this could be quite a boring part of the series. I mean, in the UK we covered quite a lot of land actually. In fact, I'll show you exactly where we covered. Utilities. For where is it? Company manager maps. What is it for maps? I can't find it. There you go. View flight map. So if I quickly go into world, no, I'll go to Europe. So this is where I've been in across Europe. You see, especially in the UK, where I've been to. I do need to get some better maps. There are some on the official websites for this. Europe large in just Europe. Okay, fair enough. So not too clear unfortunately, but you can see on the top left where I have flown. There you go, 71 flights now so far, 5,544 nautical miles. And yeah, I've covered a good portion of the UK. Some parts of it I'm missing out on. So majority of Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland, and just a bit on the east coast of England and a little central bit. But the majority of the country I did cover quite nicely. Followed the coast, followed the central part of it. It's been a good couple of weeks, months even. But yeah, then decide to head north. If we go for the world map now, world east, now on world west. There you go. We've cut across. Oh yeah, 2 airplane signals. So that's where our current aircraft is. So one's a Mooney Bravo default FSX one. The other one's the Mooney M20 J. And then you got your transatlantic flights across the north via Greenland. Anyways, we'll go back into our flight now. We're currently heading south. Anyways, if I quickly look into the map now, actually I do need to make sure I'm actually entering the US, which is moments away now. Genuinely moments. I'm really excited for this now. Should be right up ahead. Which would be like ground signal for me to recognise it with, but we are so close to entering. I'm actually quite excited. Again, 2.5 months it's taken me to get here. 2.5 months, and I made it before the new year, which was my #1 goal for this series. So I'm glad we made it. I'm glad we made it with so much time to go. By so much time, I mean, what, 4 days until New Year? Well, I thought down there in Canada still. Yeah, because I'm still in Canada. There's a river. I don't know if that river's the border or not. Might be. That might be the board. Ah, so that's what that little grey thin line is. Does it head south? Yes, I think so. I don't know. Either way, I think that river there will officially sign the border for us. So, here we go, guys. I think that may be like a... There's a junction there for a motorway. And potentially entering the US as well. For a toll booth or something. Toll booth. But here we go. We are seconds away from entering the United States of America. Seconds away. And this is really, really fun. Come on. So close. And now over the water. Welcome to the United States of America. We've done it. We have actually done it. We're in the USA. 2.5 months flying. Non-stop, week in, week out. We got there in the end. And so, we want to make this as memorable as possible. So, what other way to do it, other than double check we are in the US? Yes, we are. Then to have a little bit of a horn party. I don't know. Anyways, let's just carry on flying, shall we? So our destination's not too far away from us now. It should be, so yeah, about to fly over Loring International, which is this airport just below us. And the first of the airports we could have picked for our destination. But Maine seems like a slightly bigger airport for us, Northern Maine, which is why we're going to head there instead. Fortunately, no ground services because it bugged out during the departure boardings bits. Probably some FS passengers incompatibility in there, probably why it's glitching out. I will look into that actually for a good theory to have. And yeah, like I said, so glad we're finally in the US. It's taken me way too long to do this, but we made it. And then next week we're going to leave the US again and fly over to Quebec in Canada before heading south again and staying in the US for sure this time. But yeah, welcome to the northern reaches of the USA. Not sure what state this is, I probably should look into that before I know where I'm going. Google Earth. Let's see which state we're in at least. It should tell us on this map, but it doesn't. It's not saying New York, it's one north of that. But unfortunately I don't know my states too well, which is why we're going to have to use this as our tool to find out where we are. Always fun, is it, when you're flying to somewhere you don't know. 4 minutes to arrival, 5 minutes to arrival. Google Earth is loading. Right then, let's see where we are. Let's turn everything on. Okay, borders and places it is. Lake Erie, Ohio, Montreal, Ottawa, Maine. Okay, so actually it's a state called Maine. Fair enough. And then the part of the border we entered at was it here? Yep, I think that's pretty much where we entered. Through that little corner there, and the lake just ends. Yep, that's it. Motorway there. That's the toll road junction thing I was looking at. Yeah, this is exactly where we are right now. And then the airports we saw there, Loring Commerce Centre. So in reality, the airport we're flying to is alright, top percent anyway now. So if I should go for North Main Airport. Nope, it's not going to work for me. Yeah, I think it's actually crashed. So I'll start my descent now. Actually, in fact, I can even see the airport at this point now. So I'll just stick on manual. And for a flight like this, I'll be happy to guide us in manually. Don't go too fast though. Yes, the airport's visible to me now. See if the North Main Airport actually found itself. There we go, North Main Regional Airport. I think that's what we're going to. Yep, that's it. So, this is what it looks like in real life. I'm sure it looks nothing like that in the simulator though. Other than the fact it has 2 runways and a few taxiways off of it. Right, so it's gently bring the plane in. Actually start letting throttle a bit more now, because speed-wise it's starting to pick up a bit. It's not over speeding just yet, but it's best to stay away from the
Altimeter.
too high speeds. And then flaps and gear I'll do in just a moment as well. You planned arrival for 15 minutes, so we're going to be a few minutes early, which was a good sign. It's unlike the Kahalui airline stuff I'm doing right now with Flight Sim Worlds series. Needs this aircraft can brake properly. The ones you get in the Flight Games Flight Sim World Kahalui mission sets, they don't brake too well, and runways generally run out quite quickly, so those ones I'm just going to slam into the runway and get the aircraft down as quick as possible. This one I can be a bit more gentle as I'm carrying passengers and it knows how to slow down. No reverse, actually no, it has reverse thrust, but I just don't need to use it. Alright, so let's do flaps. Idle throttle. working, so I'm playing properly. Whoops, no, that's it. I expected that. Gear down.
We've exceeded the maximum flap airspeed.
Yep.
I'll be surprised if there's much left of the flaps now.
Too fast for the flaps. 150, not 200. Oh well, welcome to the US.
Mayday. We have a serious problem on board.
Right, gear down. Gear should be down. I'm going to try flaps, but they're going to be in balance, so... I know both sets of flaps break off. I don't know. Either way, we'll guide the aircraft in, bring it into land. In terms of taxiing, I could probably easily get it to a parking spot, no problem. It's just missing flaps, which means our approach will be a little bit faster into the airfield. So, keep a hand on the throttle, hand on the stick, and let's just bring this thing in.
Rate?
Descent rate's fine. I mean, a little bit too high anyway, so... yeah, it's just idle throttle at this
Easy
point.
on the stick. Look at your descent rate.
It's fine, we're going to level off in just a moment anyway, as I said. There we go. Increase throttle, nice and slowly though. And just hold it as it comes into land. Go. Reverse thrust. And welcome to the USA. Unfortunately, I've got a broken aeroplane, which is the norm of this series. But hey. Yeah, we should be fine. Take it to gates, off to Charlie taxiway. We'll take it to a parking space just to the left. Ooh, a bit slippery. Got ice on the ground. And the parking spaces are right there, so that'll do for me. There we go. What remains of the flaps I will just raise. It's very slippery ground here, I have to say. And yeah, bring the aircraft to the left. And leave it here, which will be a parking spot, I'll assume, for this airport. Parking brake set, engines off. Oops, no, it is these ones because there's no cut-off switch below. There we go. And yeah, set passengers deboard as the aircraft goes into emergency because the flaps ripped off again. Don't I love doing this? So, yeah, let's go to FS passengers. End the flight. And that's what you got. So, flaps extended. That's fine. Yeah. 1,000 points lost. That's expected. My fault for that one. 30 knots above speed. Yeah, like I said, it should have been 100 knots, not 200. I loaded flaps at. So, I put my hand up. That was my fault. But we got 29,000 in the bank, though. I'll take that. Ah, fleet income, times 50 now. Wow, that's bonus, eh? So, record the flights. 29,000 profit. How much is it to repair this thing? Active company. No, it's company manager. Maintenance. This one. Yikes, quite expensive. 131,000 for flaps. Yeah, pay all the bill. We don't need to do the insurance just yet, since I've got plenty of money. So, pay all the bill. And yeah, that's fine. So £1.96. Was that 35,000 then? Visit. Was that our 25-hour flight, or I'm not sure. Either way, I've just spent another couple of thousand grand. Selected visit price. I don't actually know what that means. I really don't. I'll look into that then. Something to read up on, I guess. Visit selected. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm not going to lie. Either way, His aircraft's still spending us a lot more money. So buy price is 2,000. Brand new usual selling. Yeah, make a bit of a loss if we sold this thing now. Total expense negative 600,000. Wait, total income 800. Have we actually made a profit in this aircraft? Looks like we have done actually, and I don't remember when. Fair enough. So yeah, still got to try and unlock the buy price, but either way, due finding pilots, I should be alright for the next level. 14,000 points. So yeah, quite a few negative points just based on my problematic record in the past. But either way, we made it to the US. And of course, I'm quite happy with this one. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Leave a like if you did. Do subscribe. And next week, we're leaving the US, back into Canada. Likewise, Merry Christmas for those watching 2 days late. So actually, it's 2 days after Christmas now. So Merry Christmas to those watching now. And Happy New Year for next week's episode as well. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.